Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play Klonoa Phantasy Reverie series in 3D, in VR, using the Geo 11 3D fix. In particular, we're going to play Klonoa Door to Phantomil, so basically Klonoa 1. So let's go ahead and choose that. And this 3D fix was done by Master Otaku. So I want to give a big thank you to Master Otaku for bringing this game to 3D and for either 3D TVs or for VR. Keep in mind, Klonoa is a 2D game. It's a classic. Some might even call it a cult classic, but it's a classic. And honestly, I didn't know about this game, but I saw a lot of reviews for it, and I saw that there was a 3D fix with Geo 11. So I said, I have to try this game in 3D in VR to see what it's like. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy over this. I've already finished the first 1-1 and 1-2 with the boss fight. And that's what I want to show today. So let's just go ahead and overwrite. And we're going to play this on normal. I'm going to start in normal mode, yes. And we're going to close. And when I first played this game in 3D in VR, I was absolutely blown away by this. Now, the text looks a little weird. So if there is one issue with this 3D conversion, it's the text here. This particular text during the cutscenes where it just doesn't look right. But everything else, like the moon, has like a full 3D, and I didn't realize it when I'm playing this game. You know, it kind of looked kind of flat to me, but once you're playing it in 3D, you realize just how much 3D there is to this game. Even though it's like a 2.5 game, you know, it's not fully 3D. The art style, the way the levels are built really make the 3D pop in this game. And this game is just perfect for 3D in VR. And my hope is that the developers see my video and come to realize that bringing VR support for these types of games, even if it's just 180 3D support. So what I mean by that is this is like looking at a 3D movie in a 3D movie theater. So if you saw Avatar 3D at the theaters, you know what I'm talking about. It's like watching a 3D movie. Excuse me, it's like playing a 3D movie in a 3D theater. And this game is just so beautiful in 3D, in VR. I played this in 2D, in Pancake. And then I played it in 3D in VR. And just the difference in visuals was astonishing. You could talk about high definition visuals, you know, the highest resolution, 4K, none of that matters. You know, ray tracing, none of that matters. 3D is what makes the game visually just astonishing. It makes the game look beautiful. It's a beautiful game to play, and these cinematics in 3D are just amazing. And so that's why I'm going to upload this in 3D side by side to YouTube, so you could also enjoy it with your 3D viewing device. If you're on the Meta Quest, you can view this on YouTube, the Meta Quest app, YouTube. And you can view it in glorious 3D very easily. But if not, you can just, you know, use one of those old Google Cardboard 3D viewing devices to see this in 3D in VR, or your 3D TV if you have one. But this is meant for VR devices because that's how I have the separation. I have it geared for VR devices, not for 3D TVs, so it might not look as good on 3D TVs. But yeah, this is a beautiful game. The thing I didn't realize about this game, you know, because a lot of classic games are like super difficult. Not this game. Not that there's no challenge. It is challenging, but it's not like a quick twitch game or anything like that. It's pretty casual. difficulty, but it does have enough challenge to still keep it very interesting. So I highly recommend it. And just the visuals are total eye candy, like seriously. Yeah. And you know, this game is just gorgeous. The art style is so perfect for VR. It really is. I wish developers would understand this, you know. And I think a part of the problem is VR gamers. There are some VR gamers who are just not open-minded and willing to play games that are 180 3D. But I hope if you're one of those people, just try this. You know, if you have a VR device, just try this. Just try it. That's all you need to do is just try it. Yeah, I'm messing up right here. I need to collect everything. I'm one of those people. I need to collect everything. There we go. I was having trouble with that. I don't know why. So you can hold the jump button to fly a little bit further. Like I said, this is pretty casual difficulty. Oh, gotta be careful here. There we go. Can go in there. And, you know, this has a nice little story to it. If you pay attention, you know, I like the cinematic scenes. It's like watching a Saturday morning cartoon. And recently I played Koa and the Five Pirates of Mara. And I thought that game looked great, but this one looks even better. There's something about the old classics platformers, you know, just the animation styles of back then. And surprisingly, they just translate perfectly to 3D and VR. Like I said, the only issue here is some of the text and some of the cinematic scenes, and that's it. Other than that, there's no other issue. This game runs fine. I'm getting a steady 60 frames per second. I don't know if I can bump it up, but steady 60 frames per second is fine for me for playing in 3D and VR. You know, like I said, it's like looking at a 180 screen in front of you that's 3D. So I think because of that, you don't need 90 frames per second. It definitely doesn't bother me at all. It's smooth and steady gameplay, and it's just total eye candy. So definitely, I recommend, if you haven't tried Cheeto 11 3D Driver, then I would recommend this game as probably the first one. my highest recommendation. You know, I basically give this game a 9 out of 10. The only reason I can't give it a 10 out of 10 is because of that issue with the text and the cutscenes. Otherwise, I'd give it a perfect 10 out of 10 because otherwise it's just total eye candy, and this game is perfect. Like I said, I played it in 2D in Pancake, and you know, it looks good. I'm not gonna say it looks bad, and you know, it's definitely pleasant to play it in Pancake. But when you play it in VR with the 3D visuals, it's just like a magical world. You know, it's total eye candy, and it just makes the game more pleasant to play, in my opinion. And there's just no other way I would prefer to play this. You know, this is. Oh man, I keep messing that part up. Okay. I keep messing that part up. Okay, I definitely gotta time this right. There we go. I mean, that's really all we needed. Should we go to the top? No, you know what? I think we can go up and then we can go down. I think that's, if I remember correctly. So with these, you can't grab them. So you got, or at least if you can grab them, I don't know how, but I can't grab them. So we're not going to try to do that. So with this one, you got to time it correctly. If you don't, you're going to fall down. So you got to be aware of that. I'm just going to time it correctly here. I mistimed it. So we're just going to be a little patient here. A little patient. I'm going to try to time this correctly. There we go. So yeah, it's actually a jump that's a little bit more difficult than it looks like, but it's not too difficult. Like I said, this is casual level. This is more of puzzle platforming. Oh no! Wow, I totally messed up there. That's fine. We just have to. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't mean to make the video longer than it should be, but I just was not. I just totally goofed there. And that's why I play casual platformers. No hardcore platformers for me. I totally fumbled the bag there. There we go. And I think now we just go back. Yeah, we just go back now. And yeah, I mean, the 3D here, even though it's like a 2.5, not like a totally 3D game, because of the way it's made, it really does look like a full 3D game. Like, it really does. No exaggerate. As you guys, anybody who follows my channels know that I don't hype up games, and if it doesn't look good, I'll say it doesn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to clickbait or tell you something that's not true just to get a couple more views. That's not my style at all. I don't appreciate videos like that, and I definitely do my best not to produce any content like that. So when I say something looks good, it looks good. I mean, no hype. I stake my reputation on my word. And like I said, if you haven't tried Geo11 3D Driver, this would be the game I would put near the top of experiences. And it's just so beautiful. Like, total eye candy. I highly recommend it. We're going to do one more level and do the boss fight. And then I'll upload this to YouTube so you can check it out for yourself. You don't need to take my word for it. Okay. So I'm definitely doing something wrong. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think I know how. I think I know how now. No? That wasn't how. That wasn't how. Huh. Did I miss something? I'm not sure exactly how to get across. Okay, well, we're just gonna... I don't want to waste too much time on that. It's not like a big deal. Oh, okay. I see now. You get like double the points. Oh, that's how we get it. We're just go. Okay, so yeah, I was spending a whole lot of time trying to get that, but you just gotta go through there and you can just come back. Okay, pretty fun. I tried to make it more difficult than it was. Okay. And I'm sure there's like secrets and stuff that I'm missing out on. If you guys notice any secrets that I missed, please let me know. But I'm new to the series. I like I said, I didn't really know about this series. I just read the reviews, but it looked very. I like the art style, and I just read about how it was more of a casual game. Not the hardcore difficulty of some of the older games. I said, well, maybe it's the perfect game for me. And so far, I'm really enjoying. We definitely need to get this one over here. Because we definitely need to get up there. There we go. We got our full health back now. And we get a checkpoint. And then we get on this little roller coaster. As you guys know, I'm a big roller coaster fan. So getting a roller coaster in 3D, you gotta love it. And, this is... I definitely wish the roller coaster was just a little bit longer, but I definitely enjoy the ride. And I think you gotta jump right here. Alright. Yeah. And you can't see me, but right now I just have a big smile on my face. This is just absolutely a dream game here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what you... I think you just gotta avoid them. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else you can do. Woo! So you do gotta... So do we go up? Or do we go... Let me see. I don't know. Should we be going down there? Ah, we missed one. Alright, well, that's fine. We can miss one. It's no big deal. I guess we go down now, right? Or is there another... Let's just go down here. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's what we were trying to do. But is there anything else we should be doing? I guess not. I guess we just go down. Did we miss something? I want to say that we missed something. There's no way this could be it. But I don't see where else we can go. There might be more to this that I'm just not seeing, but for right now, I guess I don't see it. So yeah, if anyone has any tips for that part, let me know. Because like I said, I'm new to this series, so I'm pretty sure I missed something, but exactly what, I don't know. So, I guess you gotta grab an enemy. Come on. Get on this side. Ah, gotta watch out for that. Okay. So, just gotta be a little bit patient here. Can't double jump. There we go. And like I said, this is just total eye candy. I love this gameplay, and the world just looks so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you can grab these guys. Can you get across over there? Okay. Okay. But I don't want to leave the world. You see, I'm always scared to leave the world because I want to do more collecting. Because I see a whole lot of stuff that could be collected. So I hope we find a way back. I don't think we need to collect the other heart. We're already at full health. Okay, we reached the final boss for this stage. So we're clearing the first world. This is a pretty fun boss fight. It's not too difficult. It did take me a little bit to understand exactly how to do it, but it's not that complicated. And you know, this is like a pretty good cinematics here. It really keeps me interested in the story and what's going on. It's still very early on in the story, so I'm not sure exactly where it's going, but definitely the animations, you know, the art style all make this total eye candy. So like I said, I'd give this a 9 out of 10 as far as my 3D in VR rating, which is almost perfect. There's only one issue that I mentioned about the text in some of the cutscenes. But other than that, you know, it runs perfectly. It looks great. I haven't noticed any issues with the 3D whatsoever. You know, no issues with reflective surfaces or water or anything like that. Admittedly, I haven't gotten far into this game, but the gameplay is so much fun as well. So if this were in VR, even as a 180 screen in front of you, this would be one of the best platformers in VR. It might even, in fact, I'll go as far as to say it would be the best platformer in VR. Definitely the best classic platformer in VR, no doubt about that. This is just, you know, one of those classics that you don't want to miss out on. And if you haven't bought this game, then definitely the prospect of enjoying it in glorious 3D should be the thing that pushes you over the edge to get Klonoa, because it is a classic for a reason. And like I said, I'm not a hype person. I don't do clickbait videos. I don't put Vorpix videos on YouTube and tell you it looks great when it looks like crap. You know, I consider myself a very honest person, very blunt, straightforward, you know, straight talker. And I have absolutely loved every minute of playing this game just because of not just the gameplay, but of the 3D eye candy in this game. And like I said, sure I could play this in 2D, but when 3D is available, it just blows it out of the water. And hopefully you're enjoying this in 3D on YouTube as it's meant to be viewed. Because just watching this side by side without 3D is not gonna... Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up so bad. Uh-oh. Better watch out. It's actually not that complicated once you get your bearings as far as the distance this guy jumps. And then the little rainbow part is not difficult at all. Again, but this is like the early level, so you don't expect too much difficulty anyways. But if you're concerned, oh, it's a classic platformer, it's going to be super difficult, it's not. But there is enough challenge there to keep you interested, though. Oh my god, how many times is he going to be doing this stuff? Come on, get to the second stage, man. There, finally. There we go. There we go. Now you can do the rainbow. Again, these are, unless you're brain dead, these are pretty simple. But yeah, lovely, you know, lovely world to enjoy in 3D. Lovely music, lovely visuals. Solid gameplay. Excellent gameplay. Especially if you like casual platformers. And like I said, there is challenge here. It's not like there's no challenge at all. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to end my video here. And like I said, I'm going to upload this in 3D on YouTube. So if you see this on YouTube, wait for it to be 1080p, 60 frames per second. And enjoy it in 3D. So whether you use side by side or whether you're using the YouTube app, which is, if you have a Quest 2 or Quest 1, I recommend using the YouTube app on the MetaQuest store and watching this video in 3D. That'd be the easiest way for you to watch this in 3D. And like I said, all you need is a Geo 11 3D driver, with the Klonoa 3D fix. It's just one download. It's at helixmodblogspot.com. This 3D fix was made by Master Otaku. So big thank you to him and to the 3D community. And I'll put a link on this video if you can download that. So it's just one download. This is a Unity engine game, believe it or not. This is Unity engine. Yes, this is an old classic game, but they remastered it on the Unity engine. And all you have to do is extract the files into the game folder. So just make sure that step is correct. That's where I see a lot of people mess up. A lot of people can't get this to work. Well, if you don't put it on the correct folder, it's not going to work. The only other thing you need to do is change the dxdm.ini file to Katanga VR if you're using Helix Vision or VR Screen Cap. Now, if you're using the default side-by-side, you can use Virtual Desktop. And again, these are all for VR. If you have a 3D TV, this may not look quite right because I have the separation set for VR devices, so closer than normal for VR devices. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This is Klonoa, Phantasy Reverie. Again, I wasn't familiar with this series, but definitely I bought it on a sale from a third-party website for like $8, and that was just a total steal. So I highly recommend this. And like I said, I'll put links in my video. Check it. So please check it out if you have VR. I highly recommend it. And thank you again to the 3D community. I'm Fast Lawyer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.